How fun talking with you, Eve, about ways to use social media to forward your goals, whether you're working with Annie Lennox in the Circle NGO,
Yeah.
or Rotary, or the BBC. I know that with all of the things that I'm involved with that I promote online, I'm using these 5 best practices, especially on Facebook. And I appreciate you being with me while we run them down today. The first one we talked about was this idea of making sure that you comment and like on things that are in your own thread. Now, commenting on every single comment, it will take forever, but it takes nothing to just go through and like. It's like in real life, if the phone was ringing and you didn't answer it ever. That's the analogy. So we want to at least acknowledge these kind people that have bothered to put something on our timeline, because you condition them to keep responding, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good tip.
Number 2 is to like your own posts. It seems like a small thing. It seems like maybe vanity or whatever, but it's called salting the tip jar. And it's a takeoff on what happens when you walk down the beach and the buskers are playing guitar and they have their guitar case open with some money, currency in the case. And it's to give you that visual, reminder. Yeah, I'm doing this for tips. Well, same thing when you like your own post. Sometimes I even comment on my own post just to get things started. Like with Rotary, I'll say, tag your membership person, and then I tag my membership person. And it's a good way to remind people to get with the program here and jump into flow. Tip number 3 is to respond to popular threads.
Yes.
Because that puts you, it's like moving into traffic, all of a sudden you're being exposed to a lot of people and they're being exposed to you. And when you comment, the Facebook algorithm opens up. Your comments starts to show up in their timelines. People start saying, oh, who's this Eve Conway person, right? And you just never know how that works in your favor when you move into traffic. Tip number 4 is these people that are in the habit of posting an array or a montage of photographs, say 5 or 7 photographs. Well, anytime you get a collection of 5 or 7 photographs, there's always one that's the weakest photograph, the one that's just not showing well. Don't post that one.
Okay.
So what you're doing, you're taking, of the 7 photographs, you're saying, this is the weakest, I'm not going to post this one. And you can do that before you post, or you can do it after you post, and you get a look at, oh my gosh, that doesn't look well at all. And you delete it after you've posted it. So nobody ever sees it.
Good tip.
And it's a good way to keep your timeline clean. So you're going to comment or like on people that are in your thread. You're going to like your own posts.
Yeah.
Talking to everybody here. Respond to popular threads. What's popular? This idea of having 50 or more comments, 100 or more likes. That is a super thread, man. You want to be part of that action. You're only going to post one really good photo in your photo array, or the weakest 10% of them. And then finally, when something on your Facebook feed is working extremely well for you, don't let it squander. Don't be one and done. Keep going back to it. Keep lighting it up. You can add another photo in comments after 50 or 80 people or 100 people have weighed in, and now they're all seeing it again. It just keeps this good news, especially if you're doing a campaign or something, right? It keeps it in front of everybody, and it establishes what we call TOMA, or top of mind awareness.
Very good tip.
Very grateful for all you do in your leadership capacities.
Thank you.
You're involved in so much, and thank you also for helping me spread the word about these best practices so that people start using social media with purpose and not just mindlessly, Yeah.
Well, it's good information, isn't it, really? I don't think people always think about, they're putting things on Facebook, but they're not always thinking about how to make the best of what they put on, really. So thank you for sharing that with me as well, and everyone.
My pleasure. And the number one thing, of course, everybody, is you want to get at least 10 pieces of engagement per post. And a piece of engagement is an emoticon, a like, a share, or a comment. Remember, shares are the most valuable pieces of engagement, then comments, then of course, likes and emoticons. Thank you, Eve. We'll see you online.
See you. Take care.